and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say.
I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw.
So if you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird to me.
In the wake of last weekend's majority draw between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, Pacquiao's camp has reportedly lodged an appeal with the WBC challenging the judge's decision. Many observers, including Pacquiao himself, believe he had done enough to win, pointing out that two judges scored the bout 114-114, while only one gave it 115-113. Barrios with his performance praised as stunning, especially considering his 4-year hiatus. Pacquiao's team is now calling for a review and possibly a rematch to address what they see as a controversial outcome that denied Pacquiao a historic title.
Manny, the fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
I mean, I thought I won my split decision. It was fine, but I thought I won.
Didn't look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good. I feel happy. 2 months training, although short, but it's enough. I start late because of the election in the country.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, the last two rounds, that cramps probably. It's okay.
But the rest of the fight, you look great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next in you?
Oh, that's another story. Let's talk about it. Good for me. I wish it again.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years layoff, and then 2 months training.
Pacquiao was unapologetic after the majority draw in his comeback bout against Mario Barrios, insisting he had done enough to win. He told reporters, "I thought I won the fight. It was a close fight. My opponent was very tough," reaffirming his confidence in his performance. CompuBox stats supported his claim. He landed 81 power punches to Barrios' 75 and dominated the crucial middle rounds. Pacquiao's team echoed this sentiment. Coach Freddie Roach assessed the bout as an 8-4 win for Manny. Despite the outcome, Pacquiao remains resolute. He wants a rematch and vows to extend his legacy while continuing to inspire his people.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really favor to me, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
I feel I won. Me and my team feel, that we won, and we're very proud of what I showed. And I'm still just thankful to be holding my title.
I think although my performance is good tonight, but I'm not satisfied with my combination tonight. I should throw a lot of punches and more aggressive to knock him out. I thought that after the 12 rounds, I won the fight. My analysis, I won 8-4. That's my analysis for the fight. But the thing is, I'm surprised with the announcement. It's draw. So I did my best in the ring. The fans is it's so happy of my performance. But don't worry. Pacman is back, so I'm still here. Most of the fans, they're expecting that, they thought that I won the fight. And although at age of 46, the Pac-Man is still there. He's still giving a good fight to the people, to the fans. That's why I'm so thankful to God because He gave me the strength.
MP Promotions CEO Sean Gibbons lashed out at the majority draw in Manny Pacquiao's clash with Mario Barrios. Denouncing it as evidence of the dirty side of boxing, Gibbons asserted that Pacquiao clearly outperformed Barrios, landing more power punches 81-75 and dominating the middle rounds, but was unfairly denied a victory by questionable scoring. The draw, he argued, reeks of biased judging and behind-the-scenes political influence. This isn't just a fight result, it's a stain on boxing's integrity, Gibbons added, demanding an immediate investigation and full transparency in scorekeeping. His comments have reignited broader debate over the sport's need for reform and accountability.
Gambling aspect, I don't know. I mean, how does Manny lose cleanly? If you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird to me, but I'm very proud of him because he spent 7 weeks preparing for this. The guy ran for an election for 3-4 months, did not train at all, did not fight for 4 years. The guy I watched put 7 weeks of training in. It's incredible. And to be robbed of the chance to make history, it's just sick. I hate this sport. I really hate boxing. This is the ugly side of it. This is the side I've done it for 37 years, makes me just want to get out of it. Because it's so sad to me.
What are your thoughts on the rematch that they asked Barrios about?
Fuck Mario Barrios. Who the fuck wants to see him? Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Fuck Mario Barrios. Not in a bad way. I like him. But fuck him. Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Why should he? What does he need to fight him again for? You know, if Manny wants to continue fighting, there's fighters like Rolly Romero. There's fighters like Javante Davis. There's guys out there. But I would never, let's say never, it's not my decision, it's Manny's. But when you do what you did and win a fight like that.
Veteran broadcaster Jim Gray didn't hold back after the Pacquiao-Barrios draw, emphatically stating that Manny definitely won the fight and calling the outcome a shame for boxing. Gray argued that the decision failed to recognize Pacquiao's clear edge, his power shots, pressure, and ring generalship told a different story than what appeared on the scorecards. His strong reaction echoed those of other analysts who believe the judges botched the result. For Gray, the verdict undermines faith in the sport's credibility and highlights the urgent need for judging reform at the championship level.
Jim, did you think Pacquiao won that fight? It was good. Manny Pacquiao won. Yes, I did. I'm not a judge, but it's clear to me and clear to my eyes. And it's a shame. It's a shame for boxing. 2 judges who, can't decide who the winner is. Really? Mario's the champion. I guess you have to beat the champion, and I guess in their eyes they didn't clearly do that. But to me, it was an astounding, amazing, outstanding performance by a 46-year-old man. This is one of the all-time great performance.
Retired 2-time welterweight champion Shawn Porter was visibly furious following the majority draw verdict in Manny Pacquiao's comeback fight against Mario Barrios, calling the decision a slap in the face to the fans and an insult to sports justice. He argued that Barrios never took control of the fight and lacked consistency with bodywork, making it nearly impossible to award him rounds. "I thought Manny won, thought he won hands down," Porter emphasized, labeling the scoring as bad judging and incompetence. Porter went on to criticize the judges' understanding of the sport, questioning whether they even grasped the nuances of Pacquiao's style. His reaction underscored widespread disillusionment.
Listen, we've seen Manny on the end of bad decisions before. Timothy Bradley, excuse me. Jeff Horn fight, shout out to Tim. I know how you feel about that. Family. But this is what he's got to deal with. You can't go through a camp, do what you just did right there. We saw all the heart, everything that we've always seen from Manny, and this is the result. Shout out to Mario. He made the fight difficult just from being a big guy who is a better boxer than I realized. Came to the ring with a true game plan to try to box and be patient, find openings and things of that nature. I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw. I think that there was a lot more that he could have done. But the main thing is the style that he chose to box was actually a good style to use against Manny Pacquiao. They were saying that they were going to come right to the middle of the ring, and they did. But they came to the middle of the ring and then they circled, they moved, they worked behind the jab. Not enough jabs, not enough of everything.
The Wade Concept host Wade Plemons framed the result, a majority draw, as a moral victory for Manny Pacquiao, emphasizing that, at 46 years old and coming off a 3-year layoff, Pacquiao outperformed expectations against a reigning world champion. He argued that Barrios, despite holding the WBC title, fought tentatively and lacked the urgency expected of a champion. Plemons sharply criticized Barrios for failing to dominate an aging, smaller opponent, claiming that with 2 consecutive title fights, ending in draws, Barrios might be the weakest active world champion. His performance, marked by hesitation and minimal offensive output, not only tarnishes his own credibility but also reflects poorly on the current state of the welterweight division.
So we are back on the Wade Concept presented by the Ring Magazine. And folks, I just watched Manny Pacquiao, that's right, 8th Division World Champion and 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao, off a 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, off a loss before the 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, go to a majority draw with a world champion in a title fight in 2025. What the just happened? The breakdown, let's go.
He is the star of Wade Concept.
So like I said, Manny Pacquiao, 2025, fighting for a world championship is not something you expect me to hear. Number one, especially off the 3-year layoff, especially at 147, especially off a loss, and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say it. Tonight he fought Mario Barrios on PBC, on Amazon Prime Video for the WBC World Championship. Mario Barrios, I like the guy, but it has to be said, when you have 2 of your last title defenses ending in a split draw and a majority draw, you may be the worst title holder in boxing right now. I'm sorry. That's not comparing him to being a shitty boxer. It's just saying that as of right now, he might be the worst world champion in boxing and maybe one of the worst I've seen in a while. Also, kind of unrelated, this kind of looks bad for Tank Davis's record because that was supposed to be a stalwart win on Tank's career when he moved up to 140 and beat Barrios for the belt there. But now it's not looking so good because 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao just went to a majority draw, and you can argue that Manny Pacquiao should have won the fight.
If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with more boxing coverage, analysis, and breaking news, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.